Okay, so the surprise is maybe the subject of the meditation. And what I mean is that life is a surprise, really. I mean, we have plans, but life is a surprise. And really, we don't know what will happen. And when we live our life in natural, that we don't know what will happen, and what happened, we give it full power, and we accepting it, and we going with it, then it's very magical. But when we have a plan, of course we have to follow plans, but many times we can just follow no plan and see what happens. So most important is the positioning of the mind and the alignment of the mind. So the question is, am I aligned to be surprised by life? Or is my mind is completely rigid with plans that I don't allow life to surprise me? Yeah. Now, to be able to be surprised by life, it takes courage. You know, it takes courage not to plan every step we're doing in our life, and to be able to be just quiet in our heart. And maybe even to plan, but we don't know if this plan actually will manifest the way we plan them. Now, when we are in that place of stillness, of quietness, so there's a lot of wisdom available for us, and life become like a channeling. You know, it just manifests, just comes. So the trick is to pay attention to the mind and to ask yourself, am I available to be surprised by life right now? Am I in my center so life will not push me? Do I relax, or am I resisting to the present moment? Because even when we have plans, they might go wrong, or maybe the plans are not very comfortable, or maybe as we're doing our plan we have some discomfort, or maybe somebody says something, or maybe suddenly we have a headache, or maybe we feel emotional. So we have to make sure that we are trained to keep centered, so we can respond to life from stillness and not from confusion. So let's check for ourselves what is the state of our being at this very moment. Am I in a confused state, or am I available for life completely? And what does it mean to be available for life? You know, it can be psychological, but what is the internal state of being when I'm available for life? So I believe it's a different answer for each one of us. I can only share mine because I cannot hear most of you. But my being available for life, the inner state, is stillness, is quietness. Then my mind and my heart are very peaceful. And then what life brings up, I can respond, I can evaluate. I'm not acting from the emotion. There's a deep sense of relaxation inside the heart that allow me to just to flow with life and to dance with life. So let's check for ourselves how much are we in that state of quietness. Maybe not super stillness, but something is very quiet inside our being, very quiet. Now if it's not quiet, no problem. Just acknowledge what's happening within you. Are you available for life? It's like if you go dancing and the music, you don't know the music, and suddenly it's fast, and suddenly it's slow, and fast rhythm and different beats and different melodies. You know, you have to be available to flow with it. Life is the same. So check for yourself. Are you soft within? Are you allowing life to flow through you right now? It is not a philosophical question. It has to be a feeling of peace in your heart and peace in your mind. Like you don't have expectation or checklist about this very moment. It's just what it is. Normally we are not in that state. Normally there is a level of anxiety in our existence. Normally our heart is a bit tight, our physical body a bit tight, the aura is a bit tight, the mind is busy, is worried. Normally we are not really soft and relaxed and available, normally. If you are, amazing. Continue to enjoy. But let's aim for that and train in that and know how to come back to that so we can manage ourselves better and we can respond to life with more flexibility. So let's ask ourselves, what would it take for me to be completely quiet at this moment? Not to have any requirements from this moment. Just to be completely peaceful and available for this moment to manifest as it is. Even if I don't feel amazingly good, that's what's here right now. That's the dance at this moment. Okay. So normally what mainly blocks life is the mind. That has something to say about everything. So let's check the state of our mind at this very moment. Is it moving fast? Is it moving slow? Is it soft or tight? And see how the mental activity affecting the state of your head, of your brain. If your mind is moving fast, so you feel tension in your head for sure. So let's soften the mind. Let's soften tension from the head downwards with this beautiful image of a river that flows from head down to the lower abdomen and cleansing everything with it. So maybe in the beginning this river is a bit slow, maybe even murky, maybe thin in its flow. But as you're relaxing more and you're bringing clarity of image, then everything becomes more comfortable. Invite this flow of energy from the mind, from the head, to the area of the lower abdomen, pelvic floor. And let it calm your mind. And the affirmation here is that I'm accepting this moment completely as it is. I'm accepting life with all its manifestation in this moment completely as it is. And I allow life to flow through me by relaxing and softening my mind. Wonderful. And then we're keeping the same image of flow from the head down, but let's expand our awareness outside to the body to infinity. Yes, so we allowing the life force or inviting the life force to flow down through the crown chakra, but the awareness that it comes from infinity. Down into the crown and down through the body, taking all the mental tension from, you can say, the up or the heaven towards the earth. Again, we can affirm, I'm completely available for this moment. I'm relaxing within this moment. Whatever comes, I'm surrendering to it. It's okay. And this doesn't mean that if somebody, for example, is harsh or life is harsh at this moment, we don't protect ourselves if needed. Of course we do. But normally it's not like this. Normally it's only our mind that messing around and doesn't let us just to be quiet. Wonderful. To enhance more this flow from heaven to earth, let's use the breath and let's visualize that we inhale, visualizing that we pulling the life force with the breath from heaven all the way to the center of our chest, to the heart chakra. Inhale. And then we exhale, we're directing it through the whole body, down the legs, down the feet, to the center of the earth. We can repeat it again and again. Cleansing, pulling fresh, cleansing old, and being completely available. And we continue exactly the same, but let's add the gratitude and say thank you when we're inhaling the life force from heaven into our heart, and thank you when we're exhaling it down to the earth. Being completely available for life to flow through you. Wonderful. Let's continue this feeling of being nourished, working on the horizontal axis, meaning the axis that connects the center of the heart with the arms and outside. And let's visualize as if we are in a cross shape. We're inhaling from outside through our arms into the heart chakra, taking freshness through our fingertips, through the arms, and pulling it like channel of light into the heart. And the body illuminates with that in-breath. And then when we're exhaling back out, and we're transforming to become super radiant, sunny, immense sun. Inhale, pull nourishment from the whole creation through the horizontal axis, and feel that your heart is overflowing with love, with joy, with light. And exhale it and share it with the whole creation, like you become a son of creation. Wonderful. And now let's just be quiet a little bit and just be in this attitude of being completely available for life. Whatever happens, I'm available. I'm here. And see if you can feel the softness, the peace that it brings. And to make it even more powerful, we have to widen our awareness and to acknowledge that we are living in an infinite consciousness, infinite field of consciousness, and we are part of it completely. So allow your awareness to expand to the whole creation. And invite creation or infinity and your, what we call the body or your human being, to synchronize. I'm inviting creation to synchronize with my human existence. Just like this. And in this affirmation or invitation, we're inviting the source of the whole creation, the wisdom that makes everything as it is, to synchronize with our system. We are human system, that we are part of creation. So we just ask, invite, and relax and observe and enjoy the transformation. If your mind asks for something and give you a sense of impatience, don't worry about it. As you get more and more and more relaxed, the mind will lose its grip and its need to eat something, to digest something. It will be much more comfortable in being and not in doing or thinking. So don't worry about it, but don't give power to the agitation. Don't give power to the anxiety. Just trust. Inviting full synchronization with infinite consciousness and our human existence. And if you want to be even more specific, you can guide this synchronization to a specific area or emotion that you're feeling is a bit heavy in you. Yeah. So if you feel still some heaviness in your heart chakra, invite synchronization there. Or if you feel that your mind is very, very active, invite synchronization there, whatever you feel. When you invite synchronization, as the object that you choose to synchronize is more clear, the effect will be more powerful, fast. So if you feel tension somewhere in your body, before you offer this tension to infinity, try with your awareness to localize exactly where it is. Exactly, as detailed as possible. And then invite the whole creation to synchronize with that tension and be very fast and very powerful. And then the last one you have to synchronize is what you called you, me, I. That also has to be dissolved, synchronized. You cannot be harmonized completely if you are still controlling everything, even in relaxation, even in meditation. Must come a moment that you as well is gone. That's the best. Invite complete synchronization. with the core of your existence. So your vibration will harmonize completely with the whole creation. That's called enlightenment, by the way. And it's for you as well as for the Buddha and for Jesus. Same. So go for it. Allow yourself to dissolve completely. Evaporating into atomic existence. Or even more than that, nothing. Yet everything. And to move completely into bliss state, or blissful state, the heart can accompany that unity, and then this expansion and harmonization with infinity is actually immersion with the sea of love. You are love. So the mind and the heart transforming into, you can say, one being. That's exactly feminine and masculine. That's exactly left and right hemisphere. That's exactly Ida and Pingala in the Nadi yoga system. That's exactly yin and yang transforming to yang, to one. That's the river merging with the ocean. The drop with the ocean. That's the mind and the heart become one. This state of infinite expansion, from my understanding and personal experience, is the deepest healing we can have. Because like this, there is zero resistance to creation. And whatever comes is no problem. I will not even be surprised because I didn't have any expectation. It's all good. So let's visualize now that that same state of infinite existence we're sharing with all humanity. That we're forming like a beautiful matrix of light all around planet Earth, connecting all humanity through this matrix of light, when each mind and heart activate and accelerate the flow of light and love, so the whole humanity can transform into this unity. If you're keeping it clear, it's happening right now. Everything is in our mind, and when our mind acknowledges unity, seeing unity, feeling unity, that is. Okay, so a few tips so we can keep it up as we're moving out of meditation, as we're entering, let's say, tomorrow to our day, being busy, doing things. So one tip is gratitude, as much as possible. Second tip is conviction, is dedication. That state of unity is at least important, like other, if not the most important thing in your life. If that's the case, you'll be able to maintain it much more than this moment. Another tip is just awareness, as much as possible awareness to anything you're doing, anything. Because if you're not aware, it means that your mind is not present. Very simple. And it's a habit. So as much as we train our mind to be centered, we'll be aware of what we do physically, but also the way our mind operates internally. So thank you so much for joining. Have the most beautiful week. Remember that we're offering energy training through the Infinite Being Academy, and you're welcome to join, as well to join our Infinity membership in our website. And have a beautiful week, everybody. Looking forward to see you anytime. And remember that we're meditating live Wednesday morning as well, and with not live every morning. Adios.